Hello, everyone. Well, it's not going to be a pleasant Friday in southern Wisconsin. Not only is it going to be colder than yesterday, but there's going to be a lot of rain and, yes, some snow as well. And we're going to talk about where that snow is most likely to fall. And the best way to do that is to track this thing hour by hour. We've got the latest high-resolution modeling coming in, and these high-resolution models do well when you're just looking at the next 48 hours. And this one in particular seems to have a good handle on the situation, so we're going to use that. And showing 8 a.m. this morning, look at the rain already spread across the area, with the exception of the Racine-Kenosha area. I'm probably still dry, but for the morning commute everywhere else, this is mostly light to moderate rain, but a little bit of heavier rain in spots, pretty much anywhere from Madison on up around Winona and La Crosse. And those shades of purple, that's indicating where there could also be some flakes of snow mixing in with the rain, but mostly rain out there this morning. However, as we go through the day, the temperatures aloft are going to cool a little bit and make it a little bit more likely that snow will show up in some places. So let's jump ahead to noon. Still mostly rain, but notice a little shade of purple showing up. By the way, the winds are going to be picking up. It is going to be a windy afternoon. Gusts are going to be around 30 miles per hour. And we're going to go a little bit farther in time now to 4 o'clock. And notice how a little bit more purple is showing up, particularly around Beaver Dam, Baraboo, Portage, Madison, down towards Platteville. Not so much, though, as you go towards Lake Geneva, Racine, Kenosha, and also La Crosse and Winona. So it looks like a little area is going to set up, kind of right in the heart of southern Wisconsin, where there's going to be a little bit more snow than not. Now, pretty much anywhere in southern Wisconsin, yes, there could be some flakes of snow. It's all going to depend on how cold our temperatures are. So basically, notice where there are a little bit more temperatures in the mid-30s. That means it's a little bit more likely that things will fall as snow versus rain. And while this is all coming down, notice the intensity of the rain picking up a little bit too. So not good conditions for the homebound commute. You may not see snow, but you're going to be seeing rain, and that's going to slow things down. Friday evening plans. Let's look at 8 o'clock this evening. Notice the intensity of the precipitation backing off some, but still a lot of rain and some snow mixed in. Our temperatures, they're going to be ranging from around 40 degrees to the mid-30s in spots. The wind will back off some, but it's going to stay breezy all night long. So probably a good night to stay in. And don't worry, you'll have an opportunity to go out for Saturday night in just a second. But let's talk about tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Notice that things have dried out for La Crosse, Winona, Toma, but still opportunity for Baraboo, Portage, Beaver Dam, and areas to the east. And notice it's still that rain-snow mix showing up, though, again, throughout most of this time, it's probably mostly been rain in Racine, Kenosha, though you could, at the very last second, end with a little bit of snow before it's all said and done Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. As far as the timing of when the precipitation ends, for places like Baraboo, Portage, Madison, probably around 11 a.m. lunchtime tomorrow morning. By the way, staying breezy tomorrow, and look at these chilly temperatures that we're going to be seeing. But there's going to be some variation across the area, because notice how the clouds are going to be breaking up out west, and look at that, 50 for Winona and La Crosse tomorrow at 3 p.m. Meanwhile, lower 40s closer to Lake Michigan, there's still going to be thick cloud cover, and the precipitation may not end around Racine, Kenosha until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And keep in mind, not only with these cooler temperatures, that wind chill is still going to be there through the afternoon, still breezy with gusts around 25 miles per hour. Finally, by 7 o'clock in the evening, the winds are going to die down. Saturday night, not too much wind, and the clouds breaking up as well. So how much snow are we talking about? Well, pretty much anywhere in southern Wisconsin, I'm going to leave the chance for seeing some flakes. Again, that's why there's a trace indicated: La Crosse, Winona, Racine, Kenosha, Lake Geneva. But as far as who's going to see a little bit more, notice that it's kind of focused around Oshkosh, Portage, Baraboo, a little band showing up where we're going to be seeing more of that snow. Again, this is mainly going to be accumulation on grassy surfaces, not so much on pavement, because as you saw, those temperatures are still above freezing. So we're not talking about accumulation on pavement, but maybe in some grassy spots. Yes, this is possible. Around half an inch. Madison's what's looking most likely at this point. But the bigger issue is going to be the reduced visibility while that snow is falling, rather than the snow that's going to accumulate on the ground. So pretty much anywhere in southern Wisconsin today through tomorrow morning, give yourself extra time to reach your destination, even if it's just rain coming down. But particularly from Oshkosh, Beaver Dam, Portage, Baraboo, Madison, down towards Platteville, where we're going to be seeing a little more of the snow. That's going to reduce visibility and more. So definitely good idea going to work or school today, or reaching whatever destination you're going to through tomorrow morning. Give yourself a few extra minutes to make that drive. I'm not going to leave you hanging, though. We've got to talk about the rest of the weekend. Let's talk about Saturday night. Going to be a quiet one Saturday night after all this activity. Looks like mostly clear skies. And these temperatures are already a little bit above normal. Definitely looking like a better night to be out. 32 for our low in Kenosha, 30 in Madison, 30 in La Crosse, 27 in Chippewa Falls. And I tell you what, after not the most ideal Saturday, Sunday, temperatures are going to be about 10 to 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. A partly cloudy day, not much wind, a nice start to spring.